Rimworld's sea ice is a deadly environment, mainly because it lacks any sort of resources, but with an infinite supply of bigger and bigger enemy waves, as well as rewards for defeating them, how long can I survive? To make this even harder, we'll have limited ammo. All starting colonists will have a double passion for fighting and medical in case they're hit. We're using the crash-landed start, but 3 parkas since temperatures drop significantly here. The waves start in 5 days, so first move is to make a basic square. With 4 days left before the onslaught, we have electricity. Since resources will be limited, a smelter is needed to smelt weapons. We also got some ship chunks for more steel. 17 hours before the attacks start, we get to name our faction. With 6 or 7 hours left, we finish batteries. The first raid hits and it's tribals, so we won't be getting shot. Yet. They're slow to attack, so we take the opportunity to ambush them. Half the raid down, they finally decide to charge, so we retreat to the shelter. Dropping the first attacker, we rout the last one and receive a reward of 1,000 silver. Reason I didn't pick the weapon drop is because we need ammo for them, and we don't know how to make ammo yet. 1 day later, we're raided by some more modern tech this time. 2 long-ranged weapons and some frags. Since they have the range, our defense will involve using the base as cover. While the grenades are distracted, we hit some pot shots. Then we retreated back. With a quick drop, the tides of the battle turned. Then the frag guy charged. We can't afford to let him throw, so we melee. We take some damage in the scrap, but the bolt action cuts the fight short. The last guy ran off with the smelter, and we couldn't catch him in time, so goodbye, smelter. For our reward, we pick an animal. We'll eat them later. With 1 day before the next attack, I set up a food dispenser that uses the outside to freeze the meat. Also, we rebuild the smelter. Forgetting the roof, I almost lost the smelter again. Then another wave of tribals hits. The electricity shorts. Losing a ton of bolt-action ammo, we pick a colonist for our next reward. No combat skill, but a double medical and some good traits counter. On top of that, they come with a hand cannon as well. Next raid is tribals. Low on bolt-action ammo, we fire. Revolvers are barely used before we win. We then picked another animal for food. Our trials bring us closer to making our own ammo, though we aren't there yet. Next raid is 9 melee enemies. They get uncomfortably close, but we pull back and the enemy retreats. Then we get 30 more meals. Next is 8 enemies with actual weapons and a ton of grenades. Keeping them at range is the only way we'll survive this. D runs out of ammo for his rifle, leaving the other 3 to fight. With a handful of long-range ammo left, we head to the next group. Routing the second group of enemies, we get some much-needed base upgrade material. We give D a close-range weapon we got from one of the raiders. A few base upgrades later, tribals. With the small group defeated, we face the big group. They hit our base before we did, so now we have to clear it out. With our advanced weapons, we take the base and get a legendary gear drop. We get a launcher and 3 doomsday missiles, an armor vest, marine armor, flamethrower, and some metal gear. This is a perfectly balanced storyteller, trust me. To store all the random gear we got, I made some jade shelves. Yeah, sea ice is weird. Next raid is a grenade rush, and they have launchers that outrange our weapons. This may be lethal, and when we need him most, D goes on a mental break. Why you gotta do this to us, D? Aaron is on his final 10 long-range shots. Just before grenade range, we win and get another 1,000 silver. Next tribal raid, we're outnumbered more than 3 to 1, and we have 5 bolt-action shots left, which is a big deal, since their bows outrange the rest of our weapons. One is taken down by D, another by the bolt-action, a third by the frag, then they're routed. This victory took all of our bolt-action rounds though, and 6 enemy tribals remain. We swap Aaron's empty bolt-action for a revolver. This battle will rely heavily on grenades. Aaron receives 5 wounds from the shrapnel, but another grenade successfully wins the battle, so we collect a food and medicine drop. Aaron isn't in any immediate danger, so we let him go. Since we have no long range, I build some cover to make the field closer range. This raid is Mechanoids, heavily armored high-tech enemies who never give up and have no needs. As they approach, we ready our weapons. With the mechs charging the inside defenders, we can't use the frags without friendly damage, so we're forced to stand by as Aaron is down. Diari puts up a fight, but with no melee damage they can't win. Rhynaik is blasted, instantly being downed. He runs out of ammo and makes a mad dash for the supply stash as his plans crash because the mech clash, he doesn't have time to open the door. Then the termite mech blasts open the stash, so D runs for the grenades. But the termite hits first, instantly killing D and obliterating the body. Then a military soldier named Paris arrives, with a revolver, just in time for an impossible fight. With the mechs too far away, we try to get closer, but we die to a Lancer. If you want more Rimworld videos, comment below. If 2 people ask for more, I'll make another. Anyways, subscribe and check out this video here.